Victory at last for Nnamdi Kanu as court makes strong decision over Nnamdi Kanu's case against DSS. See the shocking details. My people, if you and I want to be fair, if we want to be fair and sincere, you know truly that Nnamdi Kanu has overserved whatsoever they may likely call it. You understand now? Because left alone, me, I will tell you that the pain and punishment Nnamdi Kanu is undergoing in that DSS, he doesn't deserve all those punishments. He doesn't. Despite the fact that the court, the Supreme Court of all people, have declared this young man free, President Buhari is still holding him captive in that very detention. It's not done anywhere, my dear listeners. This shows that we don't have respect for Nigerian rule of law. Because if truly Mr. President have respect and he really appreciates the rule of law, he would have adhered and obeyed to the declaration of the Supreme Court. Is it not Mr. President that says that that he is going to listen to the decision of the Supreme Court once Nnamdi Kanu submit himself for justice? Now, what is happening? What is happening? That is the problem. That's the problem. Well, my people, I will tell you that left alone me, I will tell you Mr. President is not being fair in the continuous detention of Nnamdi Kanu, because already the Supreme Court has declared him free. So what is he still doing in detention? Why is Nnamdi Kanu still left in that way detention? He still made a promise that after the election that he's going to release Nnamdi Kanu. The election is over. Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. Why? All these things are what they're supposed to be counting for Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari before for him to know that Nnamdi Kanu has overstayed. And again, the IPOP leader President Muhammadu Buhari is having only 7 days to stay in office. Only 7 days to stay in office, and Nnamdi Kanu is still in that very detention. That is problem. Buhari is not telling us the truth. He's not. Let's check the content. This is Evening News. On Monday, the Federal High Court in Abuja set June 20th for the adoption of procedures in the lawsuit Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP, brought against the Department of State Services, DSS. Following Justice Binta Nyako's absence, she was purportedly on a business trip. The court registrar set the date. According to the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, the court had advised the attorney for DSS and Kanu on May 3rd against cutting the next postponed date. Session short. Nyako issued the warning after the day's proceedings were postponed due to an oral plea by Idowu Awo, counsel for the DSS, requesting extra time to react to a subsequent affidavit placed on him by Kanu's attorney Mike Ozekome in open court. According to NAN, Kanu sued the DSS and its Director General as the first and second respondent in the case via a team of attorneys. Kanu requested permission from the court in the lawsuit with the file number. Seek for a mandamus order to force the DSS to provide him unrestricted access to his doctor and other parties. Following an ex parte application by Ozekome, the court had on February 1st authorized Kanu to request a mandamus. The DSS requested that the court dismiss the case for lack of jurisdiction in a preliminary objection that it submitted to the court. The DSS had retorted that there was an ongoing judgment of a sister court delivered by Justice Taiwo on June 3rd, 2022. In suit number between Kanu and the DG of DSS and two others, wherein the court dealt largely with the issue of allowing the IPOB leader access to his personal physician. It said that the current lawsuit was similar to the last one and that Kanu had filed an appeal against the ruling. Nnamdi Kanu have really suffered too much. He has suffered too much, and it is ideal that we begin to do the needful. You understand? Yes, we begin to do the needful, because it doesn't make sense in any way that Nnamdi Kanu should be allowed, should still be in that very detention when the court already have been satisfied with all that was levied against him. And so they felt, okay, this guy deserves to be dismissed and be free. The law already has agreed that Nnamdi Kanu should be free, should be allowed to go. So what then, or why is the federal government still keeping him? Or what is the federal government still looking for that is making them to still keep Nnamdi Kanu in that very detention? Because to me, it doesn't make sense, and it doesn't pass any atom of message. You understand? That is just it. So my people, I will tell you that these are the things that we all need to look into and be realistic about. You get it? So the earlier Mr. President understand this, releasing Nnamdi Kanu, the better for him, because all these things he's doing, they are counting it for him. Yes, it's just many few days for him to leave office, but has he forgotten that even after he leaves office, he will still be invited? Yes, he will be probed of all of these things that he's doing, and he will face the penalty. He has not even left. They have already started roping him with all sorts of allegations and what have you. My people. Well, no wahala. Nnamdi Kanu will be free. If they like, let them do whatever they want to do. Nothing will happen to him. I know. God kept him alive all this while. Why won't God keep him alive till when he will leave detention? Let's hear from you, my people in the house, based on this matter. Let's know what your take, what your own advice, and what your own opinion on what has just been reviewed right now may be. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.